Wow, you wouldn't believe how amazing the de Lacey family used to be in France. The dad, Mr. de Lacey, everyone totally respected him, and his son Felix was a super brave hero for his country. And Agatha, the daughter, she was so important and fancy. They lived in this incredible house in Paris with so many friends, and they had everything they could ever dream of. Okay, so Seyfi's dad, this amazing Turkish merchant, got thrown in jail in Paris and was gonna die. Everyone knew it was just 'cause he was rich and had a different religion, which is so unfair. But Felix, who was watching, got super mad and decided he had to save him. And then Seyfi came all the way from Constantinople and thanked Felix, making him even more determined to be a hero. And then Felix, he was so brave. He told Seyfi's dad right through the prison bars that he was going to rescue him. And Seyfi's dad, he was so amazed. He promised Felix a whole bunch of treasure and even Seyfi herself. And Felix, he thought that was the best reward ever because Seyfi was just so beautiful. And get this. Seyfi's letter said her mom taught her to be independent, so she really didn't want to go back to a Turkish harem. She wanted to live in Europe with a Christian husband. Wow! Felix was so clever. He helped Seyfi's dad escape from prison and even got them secret passports. Grandpa de Lacey and Agatha were super brave too, pretending to go on a trip to help hide everyone. Then Felix, like a real hero, led Seyfi's dad, Seyfi, Grandpa de Lacey, and Agatha on this incredible, super long adventure all the way from Paris over huge mountains like Mont Cenis to Italy. Seyfi's dad is going to wait there for a boat to faraway Turkey. Wow! Felix and Seyfi were in Leghorn, and they spent so much time together getting to like each other more and more, even with an interpreter and just looking. But Seyfi's dad, oh boy, he was a secret meanie. He really didn't like Christians and totally wanted to stop their marriage. So he pretended to be all happy for them, but he was planning this super sneaky trick to keep them fooled and then just poof, take Seyfi away to Turkey. Oh my gosh, you won't believe it. The French government found out about Felix's secret plan, and they put his dad, de Lacey, and his sister, Agatha, in jail. Felix was so sad. So he made sure Seyfi would be safe at a special convent in Leghorn, just in case her dad escaped. Then, zoom! He rushed back to Paris and gave himself up to the law, hoping it would free his family. Isn't that amazing? Oh no! Felix's big plan didn't work at all. De Lacey and Agatha were stuck in prison for 5 whole months, and then they lost all their money and had to leave France forever. But good news, they found a cozy little cottage in Germany, and that sneaky Turkish merchant, he heard Felix was ruined, so he just ran away with Seyfi and sent Felix a tiny bit of money, like a mean joke. Poor Felix was so sad about Seyfi and his family. Seyfi's dad told her to leave Felix and go back home, but she was super mad and said no way. Then she found out her dad was going to run away without her, so she decided she had to find Felix. She grabbed all her sparkly jewels and money and snuck out of Italy with a helper. But oh no, her helper got really sick and died in Germany, leaving Seyfi all by herself. But even though she didn't know anything about the new place or what people said, somehow she found her way to the de Lacey's little house. Isn't that amazing? He thought about how good the de Lacey family was, and it made him feel so inspired. And then guess what? He found this amazing bag full of books, huge grown-up ones like Paradise Lost. He just gobbled them up, and they taught him everything about people and the world, and even about himself, all alone. Sometimes he felt so happy, like he understood everything, but then he'd get really sad because he wasn't like the brave heroes in the stories. And then guess what? The creature found a secret book, like a diary, hidden in all those papers he took from the lab. And when he finally figured out the words, oh wow, it told him everything about how he was made and how Victor, his own maker, was so scared and yucky about him. It was like a big sad boom in his heart, because he learned he was a yucky, lonely monster, and his own dad just left him all alone. It made him so sad and hurt. Even though Victor's journal made my heart feel all squished up and sad, I still had this sparkly little hope that maybe, just maybe, the kind people in the cottage would see how good I was and let me be with them. But oh, when Safi arrived, their little home just glowed with happiness and laughter, and it made me feel even more like a lonely shadow outside their wonderful world. So I made a big plan. I decided I had to talk to them, but first I needed to learn everything and be super brave. I waited for months and months getting ready for that amazing moment. And then, guess what? As winter came, the creature finally had his super secret plan all ready. He decided he'd talk to the old man, Lacey, first, because Lacey couldn't see him and wouldn't be scared by how he looked. So, the creature waited for just the right moment when Felix and Agatha and Safi were all gone and Lacey was all alone. Then Felix, Safi, and Agatha went away, leaving Lacey all alone. And the creature, after being a little bit scared, got super brave and went right into the cottage. He told Lacey he was just a traveler looking for warmth. And because Lacey couldn't see him, he was so kind, telling the creature to tell him everything. The creature was so surprised by all that kindness, he started to tell his whole story. And guess what? Right when the creature was about to tell Mr. Lacey everything, Felix, Safi, and Agatha came back to the cottage. And oh boy, when they saw him, their eyes got all wide, and they looked so scared. Agatha just fell right over. Safi ran away super fast. And Felix, he got so mad, he attacked the creature, pulling him away from his dad and hitting him. But the creature, even though he was so sad and hurt, he didn't hit back. He just ran away, all heartbroken, back to his little hovel.